pale, all-over gold sequin sleeveless one.
Mm.
It was from Packham's Spring-Summer 2012 collection.
Uh-huh.
That one kind of broke the mold. It cost $6,300.
Okay, so noticeably more.
Yeah, significantly more for a Packham gown back then. It sort of hints, maybe, at the increasing demands of her role, even early on. Needing that extra wow factor, that bespoke detail, even from her favorite designers. It wasn't just gold accents, it was all gold. Very striking.
Okay. From dazzling gold, then, to something quite different, a vision in soft pink. This next one really got attention during an overseas royal visit. I remember the photos. It felt, I don't know, softer.
Exactly. This soft, pale pink Alexander McQueen dress, it was quite remarkable. It was designed bespoke as a maternity style, specifically for her visit to Norway.
Okay, for a specific event.
Yes. She wore it to a formal dinner at the Royal Palace in Oslo. Picture this. An Italian-made cape, really airy silk flowing over a floor-length tulle dress. And it had this delicate silver sequined leaf pattern.
Wow.
And bespoke is key here, not off the rack. Custom fitted, designed just for her, considering the occasion and her pregnancy.
Right.
That level of tailoring, the specific design, it naturally pushes the cost up. This one landed at $9,534.
Nearly $10,000.
Yep. It's a great example of how royal wardrobes are planned for diplomatic impact, even adapting for personal situations.
Okay, now, here's where it gets really interesting for a lot of people. An iconic moment. It, genuinely broke the internet. Everyone was talking about it. This one cemented her Bond babe status, didn't it?
Oh, absolutely. She looked incredible, like a spellbinding superhero, maybe? It was that Jenny Packham glittery gold gown. Really spectacular.
What was the design detail there?
It had a trail of sequins designed specifically to look like erupting fireworks.
Oh.
A clear nod to James Bond. It was actually part of a capsule collection for the Bond franchise. She wore it to the film premiere.
And the cost?
That one came in at $6,466.
Okay.
But it was more than just a dress for a movie premiere. It became this masterclass in modern royal branding. It wasn't just beautiful. It was a statement, deliberately playing into that Bond babe image for a global audience. Shows how fashion choices wield influence,
Definitely. Okay, so we've seen Packham for the big glam moments, but you mentioned Alexander McQueen earlier. Let's shift to how she uses McQueen, maybe blending personal significance with public duty, like moving from a blockbuster premiere to, well, the fashion capital itself, Paris, a very chic look there. That felt deliberate.
Absolute deliberate. Before we had Emily in Paris, we had Catherine in Paris. She looked so elegant in this belted tweed dress. It was Chanel from their Spring-Summer 2017 collection.
Chanel in Paris. Makes sense.
Exactly. She paired it with a black Chanel belt, the interlocking CC logo. And a Chanel quilted burgundy bag. It was this subtle but powerful nod to French style, a sign of diplomatic respect during an official visit.
And that one, pricey.
Oh, yes. That one came with a $10,200 price tag.
$10,000. Okay.
It's just a clear example of clothing as a diplomatic tool, building bridges through what you wear.
From that Parisian chic to a royal wedding in Jordan, the look there felt different again. More romantic, almost gothic elegance.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah. Yes, for a royal wedding in Jordan, early June 2023, it was an Eli Saab creation. Dusty pink, embroidered, it had this sort of Victorian-era silhouette, billowed sleeves.
Sounds beautiful.
It really was. It made a statement, but it cleverly combined that sort of modesty, which can be important for diplomatic dressing in some places, with undeniable majesty and that touch of romanticism.
And Eli Saab. Not inexpensive, I imagine.
No, indeed. The intricate design, the designer, it cost $982. Very fitting for a major international royal event. Signaled respect and regal presence.
Okay, back to the red carpet. BAFTAs this time. Another Alexander McQueen, I believe. This one had a slight modification story, didn't it?
That's right. This was for the BAFTA Awards in 2017. A delicate floral print, black gown. It had a long tiered skirt, satin bands. Really lovely. But the interesting detail, like you said, is the modification. Initially, it was designed off the shoulder. But later, it was modified with cap sleeves.
So she could wear it again, maybe? Or for different types of events?
Exactly. It shows that even with a custom couture piece, this one cost $7,765. She, or her team, might adapt it. For future wear, or maybe to align with a specific event's protocol, it's that blend again. High fashion, but also practicality, a consistent theme.
Right, even with the expensive ones. Okay, next, if you could capture a tropical paradise in a dress, this would be it. A real splash of color.
Oh, definitely. This magnificent lagoon blue silky satin dress. It was by Philippa Lepley.
And the context was perfect.
Absolutely perfect. She wore it for a reception at the Baha Mar Resort in the Caribbean. It felt specifically chosen, or maybe designed, to evoke the surroundings, the oceanic surroundings, the crystal clear blue waters.
It really stood out in photos.
It did. And this one was seriously pricey for a non-wedding gown. A stunning $14,500.
14,500. Wow.
It just demonstrates the power of visual storytelling in royal appearances, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Using fashion to connect immediately to the place she's visiting.
Unforgettable. Okay, now, the big one. The dress. The one that made history, solidified her place, instantly iconic, recognized everywhere.
This is probably the first one people think of when we talk extravagant royal fashion.
Precisely.
Yeah.
This is definitely one for the ages. Her Alexander McQueen white wedding dress.
Just remind us of the details.
Well, it had that beautiful lacy bodice, inspired by Victorian corsetry, apparently, and the ivory satin skirt with that dramatic 8-foot train.
Iconic.
Absolutely. A captivating creation designed to be timeless, symbolic, one for the history books.
Yes.
And the cost. The grand reveal.
A staggering $434,000.
$434,000.
Yes. It wasn't just a dress. It was a global event, a symbol of a new era for the monarchy, maybe. An investment in history, meant to resonate for generations.
That figure is just mind-blowing, even for a royal wedding. How do you think, the public perceives that kind of value today, especially with economic pressures? Balancing that cost against the occasion. It's tricky, isn't it?
It absolutely is a delicate balance. And that's probably where her other wardrobe choices, her known frugality, kind of come into play to offset it. A wedding dress like that, it's seen, I think, less as personal expense and more as a kind of national asset, a piece of cultural heritage. It symbolizes stability, tradition, aspirational beauty, all those things. So while the price is astronomical, the return on investment, from a branding perspective, soft power for the monarchy, it's often considered equally high. It's an investment in a global story.
That makes sense. Okay, let's bring it back to Jenny Packham for a moment. Another beautiful creation, proving that the $5,000 mark isn't always the ceiling for her, especially when something extra special is needed.
That's right. While many Packham dresses stay under $5,000, this twinkling tulle and sparkly sequin number was a clear exception. It was embellished with powder pink crystals, a beaded silvery waist, really intricate.
And the cost reflected that.
It did. $940 for this one.
Almost $10,000 again.
Yep. But what's interesting here, despite that higher price, she has worn it on multiple occasions.
The rewear.
Exactly. It demonstrates her consistent approach. Even with the really expensive items, she tries to maximize their use. It's a subtle nod back to that commitment to practicality, reinforcing the mindful royal image.
Right. Okay, one last item. Not strictly a dress, you said, but we couldn't do a deep dive on custom royal attire without mentioning this. Magnificent history-making headpiece, worn for a huge event.
Absolutely. We have to include the custom coronation headpiece, designed by Jess Collette and Alexander McQueen together.
What was it made of?
Oh, incredibly intricate. Silver bullion, crystals, silver thread work, really detailed. And it definitely came with a, let's say, posh price tag. $40,824.
$40,000 for a headpiece.
It certainly represented a king's ransom, didn't it? But perfectly fitting for the pomp, the pageantry of King Charles's coronation, the symbolic weight of it all. It's fascinating how something for the head, not even a full gown, can command that kind of figure. Really underscores the craftsmanship, the historical significance attached to ceremonial attire.
Absolutely incredible. Well, we hope this deep dive gave you a fresh perspective on the Princess of Wales's iconic style, and maybe some of the hidden stories behind her most extravagant looks. There's definitely more to her wardrobe than first meets the eye. So, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Which of these dresses surprised you the most? Or which one do you think just nails royal chic? Let us know what you think. We always like hearing what stands out to you.